Oh, Hugo, it's time for employment. I have a job for you. Okay, I guess. I don't want to put you in an awkward situation, and I appreciate the offer, but I really don't want to work at the tavern. It's just not my scene. I mean, I like being a patron every now and again, but I couldn't imagine working there. I really don't want to let you down, though, so I'll do it, but you should maybe be on the lookout for someone who will do a better job. I need new townspeople. None of you will work this job. None of you. Okay, I see how it is. Time to go out on a mission. The fact that it creates broken glass is funny. Let's see. Slabs are getting expensive. Higher level planks. I don't know if any of them are gonna be like valuable, but they're there. Unless I have a very specific making money scheme, I don't necessarily want to craft certain things because I'm worried that they might be like it's not cost effective. And let's see, stone kiln. Double checking if anything's new here. Curious about the difference between small planters and like other larger planters that can like carry more, be more easily harvested from, perhaps. Kind of double checking what I might have not built yet. I don't remember if I have a fishing rod stand anywhere. A fish rack. You need certain types of... It is a pizza fish. And a bat fish. You need certain types of fish to make a fish rack? I don't know if that even makes sense, but I should probably make a fishing rod stand and a fish rack just to kind of put around the bait shop. That might improve things, or at least it like thematically feels like it makes sense in a way that's kind of nice. I might want to expand my farm. But I think right now, given how everything sucks, my goal is to revisit the place where people seem to be washing up and see if I can just get somebody with a different personality. I'm shopping for shipwreck people. And then while we're at it, I'll then check out... I'll deliver them back here, and then after that I'll come back and go north and see if I can actually reach any of the other islands, or if we might be running out of the game's current content. In which case, I'll just have to put the series on pause until the next update comes out, which was expected. And that might even be convenient, because Halloween's coming up, and I already try to put the existing schedule on pause so that I can do a bunch of horror games and stuff like that for October. So if the series wants to just conveniently run out of stuff for me to do right around that time, then I don't even have to feel like I actually put it on pause. I'll be like, well, we finished the current content, y'all. I'm mixed on covering early access games. On some level, it can feel super convenient because it's like, hey, man, like, neat. It has like a sort of like a release schedule, so like the stuff I'm doing kind of maintains relevancy because I'm covering it at the cadence of it coming out in the game, and like updates keep happening. Kind of self-moderates. The downside is it's kind of like coming back to cover DLC for a game, where one of the reasons why I haven't covered DLC for so many games is because it's you never know when all of the rotating games that you've covered in the past are just going to randomly come back and have another DLC, and then suddenly, even when you set out on the mission to maybe cover all the DLCs for the games you've covered so far, suddenly you look at your spreadsheet that you use to keep track of that stuff, and you're suddenly like, ah, I'm behind by 20 DLCs already. How'd this happen? So I'll just like come back at random intervals. I spent last Halloween event, I think, just catching up on the various Resident Evil DLCs that I hadn't done yet, because there was a DLC for Resident Evil 8 and a DLC for Resident Evil 4 Remake, I think. It was the Ada Wong campaign. Like, I had, like... I was just catching up with DLCs for past horror games. Which is a little disappointing in its own right, when you're looking forward to me covering new stuff. So it's a mixed thing. But in a game like this, with how much people have been liking the series, it's kind of an easy thing to prioritize. To be like, yeah, let's keep an eye out for the Critter Cove updates. It'd be interesting if I somehow became like the main person associated with covering a game. Oh, hello. That's a lantern. Can I have a lantern? Lanterns! Wait, having a light source would be really nice, actually. Time to scan the area. Oh, I forgot I ever gathered one of those before. It's a very particular way of learning recipes in this game. Oh, stick fence. More lanterns, please. More lanterns, please. And large planters, actually. Maybe this is how you get a more alright time planting stuff, is having a nice place for it. Oh. Got a little unresponsive for a moment there. Oh, I'm too tired. That would do it. Even my running slowed down, yeah. Got a little aggro on this island. I do mix up the Poco Nuts with the Jelly Bloom sometimes because they're both just kind of a purple blob in your inventory. Gotta keep those straight. Alright, is somebody here? No! Alright, well it said that new people are shipwrecked. We just need to figure out where they are. They might be on the island where I found the museum person. And they also might be on new future places that I haven't been to before. But the last storm we had mentioned that there was new shipwrecked people. And I have a moral need, I am morally required to track them down and save their lives, slash, stock all my shops with them. An opal. That's just a new gem. Alright, I've done a good job at pre-exhausting myself, just gathering around one island. Lantern. Yeah, before I leave, I'm gonna scan real quick. Just to see if there's are more local lanterns, because if I could have a light source, that'd be very nice. I'm sure some people are pulling their hair out there, but I mean, the game didn't give me enough lanterns to research. I've been keeping an eye out for stuff. But yeah, I have been not necessarily fully embracing my ability to actively pursue some of these things. Having to wait for this thing is a little bit of a drag. 1 second. There we go. There's a lantern down there in the water. Yeah, we'll see how the cadence turns out, but there's a non-zero chance that this is my last episode of this series until the next update. I'm basing that just on the watching my quest log kind of dry up. Oh, there's another one. So don't necessarily want to do multi-hour episodes where I'm just trying to like scrape for any excuse to do more thing. So I'll probably politely let the series rest in situations like that until there's more of a healthy dose of things to do. Oop, it's up here. And if there are things that people feel like I left out on doing that I could have done at the time, that's not the biggest deal either, because I can always just come back and do that after the next update when I return. Like the content, if there's anything I miss, it's not going to disappear. But yeah, just remember to stay subscribed and you'll get more Critter Cove as the game develops. It'll be interesting doing a series where I get to deal with the way the game changes from under me and might like invalidate certain things I've done, or entire like ways that certain parts are handled like might sort of retroactively change, and then I'll be like wrong about stuff despite not. I'll become more wrong about stuff specifically because of the fact that I have experience with the game, and that experience will no longer be accurate sometimes. I have seen some games change dramatically during early access. And interestingly, I kind of had a rule against covering early access games anymore, for the most part. Unless I was just hanging out and playing multiplayer with my friends, like Satisfactory, which might be part of why I'm up for doing this more. Because if I can maintain my save file and then just adapt to the changes, that's a bit more interesting. I think there's not enough lanterns to finish my research here. But the thing that really put me off of early access was the game Darkest Dungeon, which I'm not like here to complain about the game itself so much specifically, but like it's a really heavy time commitment kind of grindy game that also wants to punish you constantly and set you back and like have you suffer failures and losses that are you functionally losing like hours of progress. And that unless you're somebody who really wants to just lose mountains of time, that mixes poorly with an early access model where they keep revamping the entire progression structure and so on. It's like the progression keeps changing and they keep bloating out the scale of the project more and more, and each subsequent playthrough just got like just actively way more time consuming, and at some point I was like, I don't want to keep coming back for this and retreading the same ground. Hello? Do you know that trying to put windows in the side of a ship would make it sink? I did not know that. I was trying to see all the pretty fishes, and now my ship is at the bottom of the ocean. Also, hi, I'm Tulio. You look like a Frankie or maybe a Pepper. My name's Marrow. Oh, that's so much cooler. I've already met a Frankie and a Pepper. It's nice to finally meet a Marrow. Anyway, I'm just waiting for my lost stuff to be returned to me. I asked the ocean to help me out, so now it's just a waiting game. I can help out. Really? Be great. I was starting to suspect that the ocean was ignoring me. My ship sank just off the eastern coast here, and the chest was inside it. Thank you for not ignoring me like the ocean. Okie dokie, buddy. I'll help you out. But also, here's me being picky alongside my own people. They're all not wanting to work with me. Like, please, who will work? But also, like, I want everyone to be furries, though. So when there aren't a furry, it's RNG. I'm like, yeah, I'll help out. Yeah, have a nice day. Yeah, no, it's great. Hope you have a safe trip home. I don't think you can get rid of villagers. I think that's just a normal experience people have with these kinds of games, though. Oh, my inventory is too much nonsense. I'm scared of this one. All these starfish around. I've heard plenty of stories though of people in playing Animal Crossing and like trying to figure out how to be mean to their villagers enough to get rid of them so that they'll move out and somebody else will move in to replace them because they want to have like specific people. I think when one of these Animal Crossing games came out, people like really wanted like the cat with heterochromia, like really badly. They were willing to kill to find him. It's not the site for that quest. I'm gonna try to scan to find lanterns. Please. Golly, it's hard to see anything in there. That wreck is that building is dense with stuff. I don't see a lantern though. There's a lantern. There's a tank. Also worth finding. It's just in the middle of the island. Oh, there's a lantern. I did a scan for an item that was 5 feet away. Don't make fun of me. It's gonna get dark. What the fuck are you? Pluff is terrifying.
Excuse me, are your ears operational? Or perhaps you are an expert lip reader? I'm Pluff, if so.
I'm Marrow. Need help?
I believe so. Yes, I've been stuck in this shipwreck for somewhere between 5 minutes and 20 years, and I'm developing claustrophobia. Also, the tide is rising. I could get rid of it if I had tools, or if I knew how to use tools, but neither of these is true. So, but maybe you have tools. Can you get me out of here?
Yeah, okay. You are the most sparkle dog nightmare I've ever seen, but let's go, unicorn butterfly rabbit who talks like an alien.
Ooh, thank you very much. As much as I'm partial to a nice swim, I'd rather it be on my own volition than because the ocean is trying to eat me.
Uh-huh. Ta-da! You were dying.
Freedom! Oh, it feels just wonderful to romp and roam and such. I don't know if you noticed, but the shipwreck I was stuck inside was remarkably small. Well, for saving me from such cramped quarters, and the hungry ocean too, I think you deserve a prize. This doesn't seem to be too waterlogged. Portrait, that was... And it went to the mail. Anyhows, I'd love to never be stuck somewhere that small again. Do you know somewhere I can go now? Maybe somewhere big? Critter Cove? Is that the big island over there? Because it looks really swell. Hopefully the ocean doesn't eat us both on the way over, though. Okay, well that was easy. And they ran into a wall. They're gone. Thank you, this random tank, for making me come here. Didn't expect that. Okay. That's just a whole bonus character right there. I think I still don't know how to make a lantern. So I think I still want this one over here. Okay, now I'm going the right way. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Wait, do I know how to make lanterns now? It's not giving me research. Lantern. Is it one I crafted with my hands? Nope, gonna need tools back home. It is dark. Oh.
That appears to be a unique carving or something on the map. Probably up on top of the archway. I think one of my goals is going to be, this might give me a couple more hours of stuff to work on, is to find all the different like food cart type items you can salvage in the ocean and then get those crafted. So, like, have that version of my base set up. There we go. That is a museum item that I don't have space to carry right now. I think I can sacrifice 1 quartz. They're proving more common than the rate at which I need them, at least. Yes, ideally I would leave. But I don't want to leave this guy just being bummed out, so let's get his chest. I'm gonna need my gas tank on. But that lighting got weird. Funnily enough, I think it's easier to see underwater than it is above water at night. Which I don't think is how the ocean would work. But it also is definitely true in Subnautica. In Subnautica, when the sun goes down, you can't see shit out above the water. But you're almost never above the water. And under the water, it's full of like all these like beautiful things that all... my inventory is full again. Underwater is full of all these beautiful things that, like, glow in the dark and so on. That's an interesting quirk. Whenever something's like in that special box, when you loot it, it makes you loot it, and then it then freaks out if it can't fit in your inventory, so it just goes into your mailbox, which is like your extended inventory. Like, it's just the way that they've chosen to package those objects makes it so that they can't just say your inventory is full and not give them to you. It's interesting to see the quirks of this stuff, like, because, like, the entire concept of the mailbox is something that you add to the game, at least in the form that it is, mostly just to, like, be a mistake catcher, almost. Like, it's just like, I don't know, man, there's just... You can't put this in your inventory, but it is in your inventory. It goes there. Games are all over the place with how they handle this stuff. Like, I got sucked back into Pokemon Go. Not really. I kind of got convinced to reinstall Pokemon Go and then have spent no time on it since the trip, but I've been mostly just logging in to send my daily gifts back and forth, and then that's like my level of social interaction with it. Where's this guy? There he is. Hi, stranger. Are you here to try to find my lost chest too? I have something for you. Hey, this is my stuff, and it's only 20% wetter than usual. Thanks, Marrow. How would you like something from my chest? It's only slightly damp, and you've earned a fair share of the booty. I mean, my chest, of course. I just need to figure out what to do next. I was looking for a new place to live before this whole ship windows incident. Wish you luck with that. Thanks, Marrow. I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit and see what comes along. Uh-huh. Enjoy this island. Anyway, awkwardly... Don't look at him, don't look at him! Okay, so the place that I thought would have a new person didn't, but then this place had 2 more people. So who knows what people might be around on the local islands. Although 2 of them being here already means that might have been the backlog of how many of... They might spawn one every storm or something. The critter that I'm adding to the cove today is slightly terrifying. But maybe he's got the alien power to enjoy working at a freaking... Oh. Hint. Maybe he's weird enough to want to work at a bar. Struggling with. Ah, screw it. I'll just put stuff away. Hi, Sammy. I'll get back to you in a second. Hello, newer, gayer Sammy. This is Critter Cove, huh? The buildings have walls and everything. Very fancy. So, do I sleep on the beach or is there some other plan? Maybe I just rough it until I figure out a better place to live. I know. I need some sort of covering. Maybe made of cloth or something. A tent? Oh yes, a tent would work too. I need to get me one of those tent things. Can you help me with get a tent thing? Maybe they see maybe that maybe they're extremely social because they're completely oblivious. There's so much. The unicorn horn, the butterfly wings, and the heart eyes. I'm terrified. Normally, I don't mind being out in the open, but a tent was mentioned, and now I really want one. Any luck? Look at this. It's a... I don't know what this is. It's a tent. Oh, yeah. I always wanted a tent to call my own. What does it do? You live in it. Right. Right. That sounds really nice. I was gonna dig a hole and sleep in that. This is much nicer. You should take this as a trade for the tent. That way, everything stays nice and balanced. It's a stick. Beams industrial. Beams plural? I'm gonna find a spot to set this up. Thank you, Meryl. Beams industrial. Oh, it's an interior item. Got it. Phew! I've been chasing you for a moment there. You sure move fast. I want to give you something because, well, you've just been a really good pal to me. I saw how much you liked the last key I got you, so I managed to find another one, Whiskers. Oh, hello. Here you go. Hope it's a good key and it opens the way for you, because I don't like to think of you being blocked. See ya, buddy. I'm gonna go write in my journal about how I helped my best pal today. Aw. What's the word, Marrow? I don't know what that means. Yep, blah, blah, blah. They're just vibing. I was about to check the mail, because I've got too much stuff to deal with, but I remembered I gotta get rid of all this crap in my inventory first. Raw resources. Which I inexplicably count cinder blocks as one. Cinder blocks are naturally occurring. They grow on the cinder block tree. Complex contraptions. Food, 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 food. Food. Food, food, food. Take these to the museum. Okay, we're pretty much there. Whew. You are a furniture. Okay. Now our new friend has a tent somewhere. I bet that if I go to the museum, she's still awake right now, in the middle of the night, just museuming all the time. Just kind of doesn't get to be her own character. It's a little odd just because there's already like a job system elsewhere in the game, so it'd be a little weird if she doesn't ever leave. Okay, it's 6 a.m. to 11, but then she must be sleeping in the museum because she doesn't have a house. Wonder why she doesn't get a house. I'm curious how these cosmetics work. Let's see. We already have the ceiling bakery, but what's beams industrial? Oh, it adds industrial beams. Oh, the beams are a separate object. They're wooden or they're industrial. Furniture carving. Oh, it's the molding. Or the waste cotting, I guess is what it's called. Huh. Okay, so there's just straight up more categories of wall and of furnishings here. So this is ceiling. Probably the ceiling on top because it's on top. Then walls. Beams are above the walls. That's the flooring. Then waistcoting goes there. There, now it's like intuitive, kinda. Got it. I'm so smart and do everything right all the time. I need this floor replaced. I hate it. I hate this floor. I hate it. I hate this floor so much. Didn't I find new ducks? That's what I thought. You know what? Oops. I guess that's one way to get the ducks too. I'm gonna go and make these ducks the public's problem. It's just this disturbing little duck alley over here. Where this would be a place for it. Oh, it could be theming for the stupid kitschy restaurant situation. Does it let me put them up here? It doesn't let me put them up here. Only on the floor. They have to be floor ducks. Flora ducks. No. It's like only like right here. I'm never gonna come here. Because you can't put them on rocks, even though that's like the place that it would be like a shelf to put things. Something like this could be the duck grove. These might affect the fun score or something. At the very least, I just don't spend much time in my house because I'm doing stuff all the time. I've been playing, and you can watch this on Patreon right now if you want to. But I've been playing The Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. And a funny thing that the game does is it calls out the fact that, like, hey, you never actually go home in Zelda games. Like, that's just a useless building, basically. So why not turn it into a shop? And that's like a whole thing that happens. And this is very funny to me because like it's such an accurate call out, and like in a similar way I'm like, there's definitely are people who very carefully craft interiors for Animal Crossing settings, and like in the long term it'd be fun to like get a bunch of stuff and like kind of make like a themed or jokey room. So it's good to be collecting a bunch of cosmetics for my house, but in the short term, like I'm so busy doing tasks that I'm nowhere near actually ready to like do anything with my house, and I'm probably not going to spend time in there because there's nothing to actually do there. It's just vibes. Can't click on this one. Whoops. Oh. I think my character's body was in the way. Interesting. I think my invisible character was in the way of the interaction. I couldn't do it. Can I give a guy a job before he even has a house? Is the nightmare capitalism questions I start asking now with the new unicorn guy. It's a leaf imprint. Oh, the golden talker. I forgot I had that. I put it in with my junk. There we go. And I'll leave and come back. It doesn't hurt to see like how things have updated a bit around here. I remember these places are still shielded because I think they're indicative of like the game's content roadmap, like islands they're planning on adding. There's like a lunchbox. One of the shells ended up here. The crab island. Starfish. Oh, there's the talker and like a coloring book or something. Crown, goblet. The spear, a radio. Oh, this is the radio island. The golden forks over here. These are all empty, which makes them very funny that there's like spotlights on them. An iron. It's just garbage in the exhibit. It's just garbage. Those things are beautiful. They're like wild, kind of upsetting, creepy things. There's not necessarily like an interactive like biome around them or anything yet, but they're there. I can't read that. Make out what it's doing there. So I can. Oh, I can also literally read it. Cool alien lunchbox. Then like this. Is that like their writing system or something? It almost looks like the way that it's written. Oh my god. The rock I found was way bigger than it seemed. I don't think it was that big in the world when I picked it up. A yarn ball. A golden egg. That's a huge golden egg. Ah, I can zoom in and out while I'm walking, but I can't zoom in and out when I'm sprinting. Interesting. So that's those items down. Alright, so I want to track down our new alien friend, and track down is the operative word because they don't have a tracking device implanted in them yet. Soon no one will be able to escape me. Them having a job but no house would be tragic. Fluff is not home right there. He is. I think the next step is for me to say hello. Hello, Marrow. I hope everything is going well for you today. Good job, Pluff. You did it. One time I disguised myself as a palm tree for 3 whole days. I was shaken several times. Now I know why trees like it so much. Say what? Best vacation of my life, Pluff Pluff. This person's wild. What? Who? Oh, it's you, Marrow. Do you have a message for me? Is it a secret message? Oh, how exciting. We could talk about all sorts of things, Pluff Pluff. Politics, science, economics, great philosophical questions. But honestly, I don't know much about any of those. Can I interest you in a conversation about pocket tacos? I can tell by your expression that I cannot. Oh, well, maybe some other time. Marrow, did you come to see me, or are you here for Pluff Pluff? What does that mean? What does that mean? You here for Pluff Pluff? What does that mean? Pluff? Phew, I was just checking to see if you could read my mind. Clearly you can't, so everything is okay. Psst, Marrow, come here. Closer. 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 Ah! Why are you standing so close to me? You'll steal all my air. I figured it out, Marrow. Renard trades goods and services for doubloons, and here I thought he was giving it all away. He should really put up a sign or something. This whole world of ours is very confusing after all. So many rules you're supposed to remember. Poklicot. Smargdine. Wengit. Fulvus. Oh, hi, Marrow. I'm just going over my colors with unusual names list. One must always be prepared. I need to see if Sammy will make me anything new at the cafe. Everything there is so yummy, it makes me want to explore new flavors. Okay, they've run out of their spiel. They're now saying it's kind of funny because they speak in such a specific way that when they start saying the generic lines that everyone shares, you're like, oh, they're out of dialogue. Got it. Oh God, brick. 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 Pluff, big city poster. Brick. 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 Every individual brick. A master key from Sammy. That's a big deal. And this poster also exists. It's like sticking on a wall somewhere. It does not get what direction to face here, damn. Oh, this one does not want to be outdoors. Nope. This is an indoor item. So I don't think that I can get them a job until they actually move in somewhere. Oh! Sorry, were you expecting me to say something else? So for now, I don't think I can do much with that. And any cool clothes to set me back on my monetary goals. Everyone's just goofy around here. There's a lot of deliberate crop tops happening. Do-do. Okay, let's get that lantern made. Now that I remembered. Lantern. Your lantern is easy to craft. Da-da-da-da. Let's see. It's a bit more vital than most of these items. Light. You have to hold out the whole time, but still, light. Finally. We finally have it. Oh, can't scroll. There we go. I definitely want larger planterns. I feel like that's just less of a pain. The stick fence. I don't remember if I learned anything new. Yeah, I still need to make a fishing rod stand and a fish rack for purposes other than crafting the other building. Oops, I dug him. Okay, so no new dialogue there. Let's keep all of our raw materials processed. This one's always a little bit of a gamble because you don't know which one's going to need which. I'll need cloth at some point. Let's keep it going. I am lacking in petroleum products. I think I'm basically just waiting for them to be like, to just need something of me. Once they make a request, I can hopefully then make them happy. And then they'll probably move in or something. Until then, we're just, oh, he just looks sad. Oh, hi, Marrow. You haven't happened to find a replacement for me, have you? It's just... Never mind, it's fine. It's fine, this is fine. Are you in the market for a refreshing beverage? Well, you've come to the right place. What type of drink are you interested in? Bold. So you're looking for a drink that makes a statement, Silver. What flavor? Spicy. Well, something with a bit of bite to it, eh? You seem like the type of guy who could handle it. So, you're looking for something bold and spicy. Careful, that's a dangerous combination. I know just the thing. Ever hear of a lavatini? This drink has been banned in 17 countries for being a health risk. That'll be 20 doubloons. Yeah. Lavatini coming right up, trying to breathe in any of the fumes coming directly off of it. Or you might never again. Just chucks an entire martini glass at me, terrifyingly. Drink me. That's scary. Alright, well, given all that dialogue, he seems to still do a good job, given the situation, and he just isn't happy here. He seems like the hardest worker of anyone so far. Maybe he is, maybe this is the rare middle status of being like okay at a job. Maybe when the tourists come in, he'll make like 50 bucks instead of 10. Got my air tanks. I think I'm about to go back on my adventures. So we haven't learned a lot of new recipes. I still need to work on that. And I want to keep looking to see if there were more people that have ended up in the other places. I'll just keep my lavatini here as a treat. Oh, cloth's done. Well, now I have to wait the 3 seconds for this. There we go. This one's gonna be a bit longer, though. I can forgive myself. Yeah, I did cloth. So now let's do like 10 more thread. Just to actually have some of the stuff on hand for once, because it takes forever to craft. Wood's harder to commit to because I don't know which stuff they might want later. Ah! My tummy is yelling, but I can't make out what it's saying. It's really upset, though it's kicking and growling, because it's kicking and growling too. I need an abdominal translator, and quick. Do you speak Rumbleese? Your stomach is kicking? I'm gonna need to do a check of our roster of people and see if anyone's missing. Really? Wow, I don't see how that helps right now, but maybe an offering will help my tummy calm down. It's worth a shot at least. What kind of like alien puke item do you want to eat? You want like the rainbow smoothie? Does it have to be as sparkle dog as you are? Is that the logic? So I've got just the thing. Wait, no, smoothies aren't food. I've fallen for this before. And they never ask for drinks. Why don't they ask for drinks? I could make a fruit salad. I always forget to get fuel. I used up all my regular wood. Fine. This is more expensive. My tummy was giving me the rumblies that only hands could satisfy, so I devoured Sammy whole. If you want Sammy back, I need one fruit salad. Where is the sparkle dog? Still gonna call them sparkle dogs even when they're not dogs, because that's just what the term is. I don't know if anyone will ever call them sparkle unicorn rabbits, but I have the evil number of dollars. Wow. They get away? Reminder of the old days where you have to track everybody down because they didn't have tracking devices implanted under their skin. I don't know about you guys about it at home, but me? All my friends are chipped. Best way not to lose them. Marrow, did you come to see me or are you here for?
Bluff, bluff.
I fruit salad? Fruit salad, eh? I'll be honest, I can't remember if I've ever eaten this before. I see. Now I know why I can't remember if I've had this before. It's pretty forgettable, but I'm not hungry now. Yay! Thanks, Marrow. If I ever get eye-clawingly hungry again, I know who to ask, Bluff Fluff. This is a thing that happens approximately every day. That's how stomachs work, but I don't know that yet. Look at this jacket. What's it called? The electric jacket? Yeah, it's covered in little batteries and lights, I think. It's not a bad color getup. Not a bad getup. Okay, so now we're friendly. So that's how you quote unquote meet them, even though you already like brought them here and so on. Interesting. I'll wear this for a little while. Let's go out on my adventures, and when I get it back, we'll see if they've chosen a place they want to try to live, because I think we just have to, like, wait for that to happen, basically. And we'll see if that happens before the tourists arrive. Maybe they can be the attraction. I'm gonna check the museum, the museum island, the island where we found the museum lady. See if anyone new has appeared there, and then we'll go out to see if I can go to new islands completely. I'll try to scan the locales as we go to see if we have access to new things. I require crafting recipes. I might even be just reduced to like just scanning that city down there for every single food stand. It seems to have a lot of those around there. Whip out this thingy. Should keep an eye out for quartz and stuff so I can keep crafting more of these. Because they go fast. Alright, don't think we've scanned around here yet. There is a quartz behind me. As if to taunt me. And my folly. A lot of crab houses are back. What is that? It's like a placeholder symbol that hasn't been implemented yet, seemingly. Was it the chair? Unclear. Another toucan. Tend to get a lot of tater drakes at once, don't you? Oh, shell. Oops. So ahead of me is a rock, then there's 2 sticks over here. It's like between these sticks there's a weird symbol. It doesn't seem to bring anything up. Not sure what that means. That is odd. This place seems extremely useless. It has zero... It's almost no human, like, constructions. It's just raw materials. It's not going to be awakening anything for me. There is at least a supply of quartz to make up for... Oh my god. Hi, Evie. Marrow, I'm Evie, and I was wondering if you were ever going to show up. How'd you know my name? I just, may or may not have rummaged through your trash. Anyway, you're going to help me find my luggage, right? Pretty please? Oh, wait, that isn't a thing that happens to you? You don't just know things? Well, I guess I'll have to be specific. I buried my suitcase. Wait, I'm not gonna... I know what you're gonna say. How did I ever think of such a genius idea like that myself? Well, just let me tell you. But I totally forgot where. I drew myself this map, but I think the part of me that draws maps and the part of me that reads them are not talking right now. Oh, that's exactly what I knew that you would say. Oh, here, take it. I know it's somewhere on this island. It would have to be. I haven't been anywhere else. Okay, you go find it, bring back my luggage. I bet it's on a different island. Because they're probably counting all of these places as one island. But they're not. They're different islands. Yep, different island. So it's over there on the left one. I got one more quartz over here. I'm quartzing over here. Oh, there it is. It's hard to find. I think I am also trying to find two separate pieces of quartz. I'm not sure. It's fine. Who cares? Overcommitment. Yeah, it's probably in the same place every time. So it's the same getup I did to save the other guy. Yep, same spot. There we go. I imagine that in the long term they might be less willing to recycle the quests for recruiting people. But they would probably expect you to actually go to the new islands that don't exist yet to finish recruiting more people. At least it kind of makes a sort of sense for that to be like one per island in the long term. Oh, that's the fire. That wasn't her. Marrow. Oh, look, it's me. Like an inventory screen. Have you found my suitcase? It's filled with very important things. That looks exactly like my suitcase. I've been looking for one of these, you know. How about I just keep this one? But the rules of fair trade say I need to give you something in return, huh? How about this? Well, now that I've got some stuff, I guess I can get back to what I was doing before. Maybe I should try burying this so you don't have to carry it around. No, move to Critter Cove twice. Critter Cove? I guess that does beat digging a hole and putting my suitcase in it. Let's go. Oop, and right underwater. Oh, geez. The other me is stuck on the screen. Look at him. He's running around. Will he go across the whole screen? Oh, did he disappear? Or maybe he has to be within the view of the original inventory screen. I think there's just a second me running around on a plane right now. And if he enters the left side of the screen where he normally is allowed to be displayed, he'll like show up again or something. That's a fascinating glitch. It's like an extension of what we knew the game was already doing, where it it's just duplicating you for the inventory screen, so you could like move him around. Because if you look at your inventory on this boat, he sways around. Those details are funny. So okay, we have a fair number of people we can recruit that are in here. That might be all of them. I've checked all the places that have previously recruited people, and I found 3 and kept 2 of them. Could check new places still. I definitely just want to find out what the boundaries are of this version of the game. Let's go ahead and craft a tent. I don't have enough sticks for a tent because I spent them all. Fool that I am. This is Critter Cove, huh? The buildings have walls and everything. Very fancy. Tent. Wait. Did they have the same personality as the alien? Back to back? It definitely seems like there are only X number of like character types, and the characters are almost like identical to each other. Interesting that they'd be like the same person. There, I have sticks. Guess that's the downside of processing all my sticks into wood resources, is that... Whoops. That'll happen. Wow, I'm literally watching stuff spawn. That's the first time that's happened. Yeah, okay. We knew that stuff gets populated onto the map during the storms, but I've never been standing on the beach during that part of the storm. Oh yeah, the storm's ending. Is it about to tell me there's new people to recruit in town? Oh, I wonder what the cap is. It is a little surreal to have a character have all the same lines as a minute ago. It like really reduces how like original the other character just felt. The artificiality increases significantly when you have two of them back to back. Resources. Collectible. Food. Collectible. Any more furnishings already? Complex items. Food. How's this one looking? It's just a little vest. A tech vest. What makes it techie? I mean that sincerely as someone who just continually doesn't really understand what people are talking about when they call things techwear. I'm like, uh-huh. Definitely. Sometimes it looks like cyberpunky, and that seems kind of intuitive, but outside of that, I'm like, what are you talking about? What is anybody talking about? Are they just making this up and nobody questions it? Oh. Let's see. Maybe if I put the metal things together, I can kind of tell which ones I have. I have 11 beams and 16 plates, which seems good. But what's the other one you do? Nope, just those 2. Okay, well then let's make some more beams. It's like a good foundation to have set. It's getting late though, so I should rest before I find out what I'm going to do next. And hopefully this new personality type likes fishing or running a bar. I beg them. I beg them of this. I beg this of them. I saw you. My reaction time's just bad. Look who it is. Amazingly, I actually want to speak with you right now. I'm in need of your helpful nature. Since you clearly nothing better to do, how about you help me get something to eat? I do it myself, I'm way busy, like, whatever. Uh-huh. Well, good. I'm glad we got that handled. Yeah, thanks. I have no idea what Pokey likes, right? Uh-huh. Did they just blink out of existence right in front of me? It's fine, I can track them. Let's find out if Pokey hates salad or not. Wait, is she outside? No. No. I was like, she never goes outside. What's going on? How did Pokey get across the entire town? Pokey, I used up my whole stamina bar chasing you. Slow down. Nope, they don't love it. If you want something perfectly, you gotta do it yourself, I guess. You know what? I'll eat. I'm not thrilled, but never say Pokey wastes food. Thanks, Meryl. That was fine, I guess. What the f— a well? You gave me a well? An entire well. In exchange for a salad. How? What? What are you people? How did they just do this at me? Here, I'll put the well out here. That kind of makes, like, it almost makes sense. Sure. Just casually gives me a well. Gotcha. As the locations get more obscure, the next struggle will potentially be even noticing where people go when they're suggesting that they might want to move in somewhere. So that'll be interesting. I'll be like, where is Pluff Pluff? It'd be sad if a character just kind of wandered over somewhere and just like was perpetually just hanging out in that corner of the map, waiting for me to notice them, asking to move into a house. And I just never noticed them because it's just like a weird location. Huh? Oh, a little distracted. You want to chat with me? Good, because I have a question for you. What's the thing I always say? Is it whiskers? That's right! I mean, it's a pretty cool thing to say, don't you think? Okay, normal talk. Did his whole thing about how he's bursting out his clothes left and right, but it is not a prompt to get him more clothes. Oh, tourists again. Uh-oh. Still don't have somebody manning the other place. Where's Pluff Pluff? It's early in the morning, so they probably haven't even woken up yet. But now that the thought has crossed my mind, I am like a little worried. I'm like, how will I even be able to tell where people are when they do want to move into a place? This one never seems to be ready again. Well, at least every place is manned this time. It's just not necessarily like by anyone that likes working at it, but maybe we'll do a bit better this time. Right, it's the morning. I gotta check if there's any job postings. I think I see one. No. I was lies. I was entirely lies. Oh. Oh, it does happen in real time. Use a bit of help at the cafe! Oh, you have to talk to them. 5 rainbow smoothies. Alright. I can do it. Okay, maybe the quests make a bit more sense if they pop up at the beginning of the day. Although now, how did people all do runs on your orders if they weren't here yet? This guy's wearing the zigzag pants. Birds. The kobold is back, a repeat customer. So is that guy. He was here last time. Is that a hyena? That's an African wild dog, I think. There's the hyena. We definitely have some familiar people around. Already made $60 somehow. I guess it really was a run on smoothies. Let's see. A funny little rat person. Oh, I have a lot of wood. Okay, I should be processing more of this wood into other stuff by now then. But the resin's expensive. Reinforced plate is hardwood plus... Yeah, it's a whole thing. You'd have to do more frames too. That's not what I want to do. I think it was 4. That animation did not fire. Five rainbow smoothies, shit. But midway through that I remembered that I probably have more of them anyway. Yup, I am chock full of smoothies. Smoothie as butter. I have definitely learned how to make rainbow smoothies at this point. So if they want to keep requesting that, I'm good. I even know exactly where to go on an emergency to get all of the berries involved, because they're all on the same island. I'm here to make Sammy very happy. Boom! Would you look at that? Seriously, you just saved my bacon, buddy. Which I love eating, because I like meat. Sammy has got you covered for your time. Don't worry about it. I'm in tight with the manager. Look at how Sammy's holding the smoothie. It's so upsetting. That's money. Jeez, there's no way that it was worth that much. It's just customer satisfaction, I guess. Yeah, it's the guy with the little soul patch. And the bird. What's this guy's name? Eddie. Eddie likes to say robust, which is a weird vocal tick. Robust. I don't know if you like this, if you know this about me, but I really like the color cherry sharp. It's just so me, you know? At least it will be until the next... Okay, so am I supposed to get you cherry colored things to make you happy? Interesting, because you weren't wearing anything like that before. The shovel in my face. I will never wear shoes you can't make me. Sincerely though, like, where is our new person? Oh, there they are. Guess there's just supposed to be moon people mixed in, basically. I took it more literally with them, but then the other person I recruited right afterwards is just like... just kooky, but not like an insane alien-looking person. So they're just picking up garbage, so they're not going to be checking out a house anytime soon. That person's very green. Yup. What do you look like? Oh my goodness. I can't talk to them because they're running. It's like a big, greasy dragon bird thing. Nigel. So many choices, Doodle-Doo. Probably should have figured it out where I wanted before I got up here. It's supposed to be... Is that chicken? With those terrifying teeth? They're a lot. They're on fire! There's so many choices. I'm sorry. Ah! I take it that's a worker accident. Sammy, how did you light your customer on fire? How do I on fire somebody? Aren't you a dragon? I feel like this is... Maybe he's faking. Uh-oh. Was it just anticipation? What was that? That was like a not a happy face. Hey, Sammy, how did you light them on fire? I don't know what to do with that. I'm just gonna walk away now. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see this. What? Sammy. Sammy! I don't understand. I don't understand anything and I'm scared. Okay. How about we go on my island adventure and we don't think about this? It'll be interesting to see that inevitably people will probably try to figure out the actual logic behind how money is made. But I do wonder, like, is it like Fallout, where you could just place a bunch of stuff all around your settlement, and none of it matters location-wise because there's no simulation happening? Or do the NPCs actually wander around with AI in real time, and the places they visit and things they do directly affect how much money you make the whole time? It's used up. I need metal. Feels kind of mean how the thing can be out of resources, but it'll wait for you to use it again before it tells you. No, not mechanical parts. I need scrap metal. Yep, I've used up all my... I keep turning all my scrap metal into resources. Getting myself into trouble here. What did we find? Shells. Underwater planters. Whatever that is. Might be enough underwater planters to learn something from that. That was a lamp. I forgot to watch for the pop-up to see if we're still researching these or not. I think we are. Let's watch. Yep, oh yeah. Only 3 out of 10. That's a very different icon in the research thing than it is when than the object in front of me that I'm dismantling. A tiny library, still gotta work on those. This is conspicuous. But don't know if anything happens here. Yet, at least. It's such an interesting mix, because, like, you have, like, what looks like human society that was obliterated and has skeletons and stuff, and cars. But then you do have what looks like ancient ruins of a different sort. And the two are just kind of mixed in amongst each other. And they are both in the past. All rolls into history eventually. A mechanical man. Little guy. Alright, well that can go in the museum, I guess. I can't remember what this device is, but I swear I've taken enough of them apart already. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I guess it's associated with motors mostly. Alright, well that got me most of what I needed for planters. But we're not there yet. It's time for me to do the kind of the more gritty work of actually going through and trying to identify what I can around here. Northwest, let's go that way. See if we can reach that island or not. But yeah, they gave me the resources early on to like be more thorough at researching things and dismantling things, and I need to do a bit of catch up there. The logic is to find any landmark you can. And now we wait for this thing to charge up. Unsure if I've been here before. Looks kind of familiar. Balloon carts around. It's like a grill, right? Charcoal. No, we don't have charcoal grill yet. Oh, geez, it's a hard one to get. I definitely don't have this metal chair yet. The bench. I don't know if we even can make a phone booth. Oh, phone booth. Okay, so I think I've been passing by some of those. Oh, there we go. It's mostly underground. I was like, where is this? There we go. You get rusty tanks from balloon carts. Those are good finds. I don't necessarily want to track down every sand dollar I see and so on. Yeah, the main research items are gone now, I think. Let's see, I don't have a key, so I shouldn't be able to get inside here. Do I still need to learn how to make oil drums? No, that's just a big old pile of metal. Oh. Balloon. Just a balloon. Oh. Did I even have a key? Oh my god. Oh! Oh, the camera does not like touching the insides of this building. I didn't think I had a key right now. Maybe it was just unlocked? I think I might have been here before. Still, we learned a couple things. I definitely would love to be able to like pin a growing to-do list of all the different things that come up, like every new recipe that comes that you unlock that you haven't crafted yet. I can see the island, so maybe it lets me go there. I'm getting real close to it. It looks like somebody lives here, like more long term. Wait. You live here? Would you look at that? Just when I think I'm finally alone, a random stranger comes to pester me. Even on this obviously volcanic island. I want to run, buddy. It could erupt any minute. Why are you here? Wouldn't you want to know, chump? Then again, how about you and I strike a deal? You seem capable, athletic even, so I'll let you in on a secret. This island is home to a precious mineral called andesine. You heard of it? Don't answer that, rhetorical question. Andesine forms in igneous rocks, so the kind you find near volcanoes. Mostly, it's gray or yellow, but on this island, and only this island, it's red. Problem is, I don't have tools with me, so I can't gather any myself, but you could, couldn't you? Of course, since I told you about it, you're now morally obligated to bring me 3 pieces, but the rest is all yours. You know what? Sure. Finally, I meet someone reasonable. I'll wait here while you gather the crystals. Take your time, I guess. Not like I've got anywhere more important to be. This is just where he comes from the vacation. I didn't expect that the NPCs in the world were also some of the people that are on the cruise ships. It makes me wonder if if the people half the time that crash on that I save were headed to Critter Island for like a vacation already. Like, well, I guess I'm stuck here forever now. That's the very first tourist that I like very specifically recognized and like got stuck in my brain. Carrots, hello. That's new, I think. I'm digging for rubber. Oh, there's the cat again, underwater. Even harder to talk to than before. Maybe you have to wait for the low tide. That's dangerous. Oh, I'm tired. But I've got my meat sticks. A long hot meat. Andesine. But it's not red. But that one looks red. And also like a completely different item, but... Oop. Okay. Oh. Volcanico. Volcanico. Oh, they're definitely around. Just gonna have to fully explore the island as we go. Maybe even beneath the island. Oh! Oh! I've activated Chad mode. No one can stand against me. I'm too powerful. I am become long boy. I am the long one. I have to share this real quick. There we go. Every time I do something, it resets. It's terrifying. Yes. Oh, I need these actually. Early access, everybody. The combination of the animations not playing and my entire character model stretching. Come on, teach me how to make planters. I'm short by one. I mean, who's short? No, I'm not short. I'm super tall. Oops, there's sunflowers here. So you can't gather any of these, it just tells you they're not facing the sun at all. Sun's over there. That's not what sunflowers do. They're fake sunflowers. Fool's flowers. They're here to trick you. I wonder what we use andesite for. Yeah, we're getting a bunch of new resources here, actually. Things are expanding. I have enough things to work on that I'm probably not done in the next half an hour. We're probably going to have a bit more of this playthrough. We'll see. Oop, just a rock. Okay, I'm finding more, so I don't have to give all of them to him, thankfully. Although I could just leave without talking to him. But I am more quest-driven than reward-driven. You have my andesite yet? You just need 3 pieces. In case you somehow already forgot. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Took you long enough. What's your name, by the way? I'm Boots. Marrow, happy to help. Of course, I have to hand it to you. These are some solid andesite pieces. You could have just grabbed pebbles, but you did the best you could. That kind of integrity is hard to come by. Because of your effort, I'm giving you this. Just a token of my goodwill, alright? I know I went hardball in negotiations, but look, just take it. Will you move to my island? With that settled, I should probably get off this crummy island. Know anywhere better I can... I get to recruit Boots! Critter Cove, eh? I think I can think of worse places. And if they're all like you, I'm sure I'll sucker more folks into... perfectly reasonable deals in no time. Maybe he wants to work at the bar since he's scum and wants to meet everybody. I'm happy I get to recruit Boots. I didn't know that Boots was on the table. Boots with the fur? Let's see. I have to charge it up now. I got... Oh. I don't want to go all the way back and then all the way here again. So I would like to check to see if the stuff I want to craft is around here. We do have a lantern now, so that's nice. Nothing. Wow. The surrounding ocean is like utterly barren. There's a couple of carrots here. And there's like one more... Apparently like one more balloons item on the island, and then one more balloons item like deeper in. How did this get here? Who did this? So that's definitely curious. We might be able to do a bit more than I thought then. Definitely gotta keep an eye for these other islands to see what secrets they might hold. I don't think I brought any hallucinogenics with me. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, and the light works underwater. But I can't keep it out when I'm working. Which is unfortunate because it's a light source. In a horror game, I know why you'd swap back and forth, but in situations like this, I'm like, please let me see. So far, the cat isn't the end of the world. It's mostly like an opportunity to do a mini game to get like a collectible or something for the museum, I think. If I remember correctly. Alright, we had an expedition. Hotter tropic, yep. Alright, southeast. Let's get our asses back home. The tourists are leaving. I made $1,000 again instead of not $1,000. God, I sure like it when I make $1,000 instead of not $1,000. Granted, I made $1,000 before when I had way less facilities, so... Alright, well at least we have 3 new villagers. So maybe one of them will turn out to like working at the bait shop and or the bar. At least this guy definitely has a different personality than the other ones do. So we're safe from that point. Getting a wider grouping. Question is, can I stay long? Right, everybody, if everybody else is normal height, then Long Marrow is like 18 feet tall. I don't think he's even double height. I think he might be longer than that. I don't know. He's at least 12 feet tall, which is terrifying. But also maybe makes you popular, you know? Conversation starter. Also a lot of health problems. Back problems, lungs collapsing here and there, you know. Short lifespan. Only years to live. Inventory's too full to craft this tent. Right back. Oh, go to the museum. That around. It's food. Basic, basic, basic. I'll craft with this. This is food. Okay. Trying to do them all in one loop this time. Collectibles. Complex items. Food. There we go. Sorting as I go helps a bit. And we have 3 tents on the island. That might be the most ever, actually. I guess it just didn't... I mean, I wasn't checking old areas. I was very task-focused, so I wasn't checking the old areas for who might have become populated there, and I didn't explore forward to find these places. Well, that was a terrible boat ride. From the looks of this dump, things are only gonna get a lot worse. So we've got that going for us. I don't suppose there's any place to set up and for me to live yet. Of course not, I'd expect that. How about you run along and fetch me a tent or something? I hate the idea of camping on the beach, but it's better than nothing for now. Oh, hey, you, Marrow. How's the whole tent thing coming along now? Whoa, you actually did it. Well, honestly didn't expect that. Guess you're alright. Looks like the space is gonna be tight. Why don't you do me a favor and take this off my hands? Art. Another big city poster. Anyways, I'm gonna find a place to set this up. Hopefully I won't be stuck in the sand forever, but if I do, I'm blaming you. I don't know if they have Poki's personality or a different one, because I don't know if Poki is this, like, schemy. Poki's like tsundere-ish, but like this guy's like more has the vibe of like somebody who doesn't expect anyone to do anything for him because he thinks everyone's out for themselves. Alright, well, we'll see if anyone picks a new house. For now, it's time to rest, I think. I knew if I just hung around long enough you'd show up. You've almost got more get up and go than I do. No, I don't want your furnace. Why are you looking over there? I think I need a new look. My old one is getting all looked out, you know. Do you have any ideas for new clothes? I'll get you some new clothes. Nice. I have no idea what new look I should go for, and I'm glad that you are stepping up. What should you wear? Well, look at this dance. Damn, look at you go. Uh-huh. What do you dress someone like this in? They're all purple and green so far. What do I inflict on this person? Because whatever you give people, it just becomes their wear. And then you have to live with that choice. The kiss me pants. The bunny overalls because they're a bunny. Why does it have a hard hat icon on it? I don't understand the logic for half these things. The fish tie shirt. I have two big city posters. Oh, Marrow, did you come to say something? Is that something wisely? Hear me say something? Evie? Alright, they're on my list of friends now, I guess. You're not the one I was looking for. How will I surrender my clothing to you? Oh, you're gonna move in? Hey, Marrow, are you looking for a new house? I have something for you. Please like it. This almost looks like something I would wear. I better put it on just to make sure. Now it is something I wear. Whoa. I would rate this outfit as kumquat, which is pretty good rating, just slightly above pineapple, almost like a cherry. What do you think? Cherry? Oh, you think so? Then there's no way I'm giving up a cherry outfit. And like the old saying goes, one cherry is worth a hand in the bush. Highlander tank, hello. Come back. Wait, no. Are you alright, Marrow? You seem a bit knackered. Did you stay up too late listening to infomercials too? I can't wait to find out what happens with that big spill on the counter. So exciting. Anyways, maybe get some rest or grab a bite to eat or something like that. We can discuss wilderness blankets and sleeves later. I need to find one of those, you know, places where you put all of your stuff. The tent is pretty cool, but crabs keep messing with my things, and I really don't care for their attitude either. So I'm off to find a crab-proof place where I can put all my stuff. I guess you changed your mind or something? I was about to... I thought you were gonna move that place a minute ago. Oh. Where are you going? My next door neighbor! Nightmare! Are you also looking for a new house? If you have, you can't have this one. I accidentally clicked on that one. Do you think I should live here? Yeah. Phew, frankly, I was getting bored with searching. I claim this property in the name of me, Pluff, myself. Now it is mine. 10 softwood planks. 10 bricks and 5 stone slabs. Okay. Just doing a little, not notepad. You don't put pictures in notepad. Okay, well, we'll work on this. You know, yeah, let's do it now. I have a light now. And when I rest till morning, maybe it'll be done. But I have most of these already. It's just the planks that are a struggle. But if I might have to rest until tomorrow because I might not be able to make the planks. Oh god. I can only make 7 planks. I need the resin. I need to make resin out of... I can only make 2 resin. I need more resin. I need more resin and oil. I need more resin and evil. Well, this isn't happening. It was worth an effort. There we go. We'll get the other 2 tomorrow, because resin is harder to come by. But maybe soon I will have employee. I briefly thought that he was gonna sleep with the lantern. Just out. Just worry me a bit. I do not remember if this place opens in the morning. I posted a screenshot of Long Marrow, and somebody immediately drew it. I feel like I need to show this. Let's see. Let's see here. Here comes Long Marrow. Just looked over, I'm like, what the fuck? It's been like 10 minutes. How did Demon Skunk draw that fast? That's insane. I don't know how people go that fast. Anyway, transitioning back to game. Donate. Fun rock. One day, Museum will generate me another $5 from all this work. It's definitely the most work for the lowest payoff you can get. Oh, this isn't a, one of those items. Hello, Highlander tank. Just guns out. I've got wristbands now. Look at me go. There is a shocking amount of items in this game, like cosmetics. It's like a clear priority. Probably the easiest to implement, where you're like, okay, there's just certain slots, and I keep making more art assets and just keep layering on more and more. Hi, Marrow. Are you also looking for a new house? If you are, you can't have this one. I found it first. Unless it's not very good, and I shouldn't live here. You think I should live here? Yes. Alright, well I need more stone slabs now. Now I need 10 softwood planks. Okay, so as we get more people, their houses get harder to build apparently. I was gonna say maybe it's because they picked a different neighborhood, but like this guy's right here, and he didn't have to. They needed those kinds of resources. Like it's getting uniquely hard to build these places as we get more population. Clearly. Any new notices? Not yet. Do you sell resin? That'll help me make at least one. No. I'll buy a tank every now and then, though. I have not talked to Renard in ages. What do you have for sale? I can almost afford the next building, which I don't know what I'll do with that. I mean, maybe one of the people I've dealt with will want to move there. A parasol design. A snack shack. I'm still working on people being able to even work on the places I have so far, so let's maybe get the snack shack recipe for 1,000. Because I don't know if anyone even has to work at the snack shack. I think it might just be like a kiosk of some kind. I don't know. Either way, people complain about not having enough like food options, so like, here's a hot dog stand. That's like a third food option. Granted, a cafe and a bar aren't the most food places to begin with. We still don't have like a restaurant, technically. It's very dubious overall. So I can make 2 more with the resin I found. I'm gonna need to make a trip to the oil guy though. Yeah, nope. Lanterns and stuff. The snack shack. Oh, I can just make one right now. I'm not even gonna check what it requires. I'll just use up those resources right now and then regret it afterwards. Yeah, the snack shack. I made a snack shack. Let's see, did it use the wood that I'm currently needing to make more of? No, just stuff I have around. Alright. I want to make a second snack shack. I'm crazy like that. I'm just so fucking crazy. Look at me go. Oh, yeah. Look at me just gyrating at this thing until I create a snack shack. And then I create a suspiciously phallic cloud. My arms are dead. Yeah, the animations are struggling. I think at some point they override each other and then break. And then your character just kind of stops animating. I spent a lot of this playthrough with a weapon out. Or a tool out. Because when a tool is out, then that makes your arms not break anymore, for the most part. Why not? Here's a spot. Stock with goods for sale? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. If you craft a bunch of food items, you can jam them in the snack shack. That's interesting. Did not anticipate that that was how this works. Well, it shouldn't hurt to have them be empty. Let's just put one on each side of the town. Get an item out so my arms stop doing that. Basic items. Just definitely need to be able to get more of these. I'm gonna need more resin. Don't know what to do with the rest of my andesite, so I guess it goes with the collectibles like these ones. I'll find more use for. Let's see here. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what I can do if I can just like stock up on some of these options and see how people like that. So 7 fruit salads. Oh, that's the fruit salad, not the rainbow smoothie. Didn't I do the 3 of those? Oh, I clicked on fruit salad though, didn't I? Whoops. See, tin cans. I can make some more sodas. Let's just nab these items out. God, I have a lot of blush berries that needs to be taken care of. I guess I just kind of hope this turns into more money than it does when I just sell them to the merchant, because otherwise it's kind of pointless. Okay, I clearly don't understand. I can't put the green salad there? There's a thread. Does anybody know what to put in the snack shack? Fried chicken, jerky, and wonky burgers someone did. Hot poppers. So it sounds like it has to be like hot and savory foods. You can't put smoothies or salads in there. Meryl, guess what I found? I was just sitting in a bottle on the beach. I was initially disappointed by the bottle. It wasn't filled with beach juice. But then this is almost as cool. A tiny ship. A small ship. A ship small to sail into a bottle? Where would you find a crew of tiny sailors to man her? No, I found a treasure map. It has X mark on it and everything wisely. Unfortunately, I'm simply too busy trying to invent a new dance craze that'll sweep the nation to find the treasure for myself. Hey, your ship... It's never worth it, right? I think I remember being really regretting looking at the treasure map last time. It's so expensive. Let's see here. Soda away. Well, I want to craft the rest of the sodas I can, just because to get rid of more of the space here. Like my inventory space right now is so unwieldy that I'm just trying to unpack some of that real quick. Let's put this tank in the thing. There we go. That'll help. No resources there. The fuel ran out. Eh. Let's try grilled fish. I don't have fish, obviously. Salad and meat. A meat kebab seems like an item you can do that with. I should have just checked by using the ones in my inventory already. That would have been smart. But I try not to be smart. It's bad for my figure. Or something. No, I just ate it. How do I split? Confirm. Nope. Alright, well they're making this unnecessarily difficult. Maybe you tell me, game, what I can put in here. Jerky? Meat and salt? I think that's one of the things that it said that we could use. Jerky works. Okay. Alright, their jerky is for sale. I'm really gonna have to make a lot of money at the snack shack to make up for the $1,000 it took to learn the recipe. Green eggs and scram. Soda. So can. Sugar, berries. Surely you can sell soda at a snack shack. It's soda. No, duh. I cannot. After all. It's okay, I'll just look over here and cry. I'll just sit over here in the corner and I'll cry. I'll cry and I'll cry. That's all I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna cry. That's fine. Everything's fine. The snack shack has not disappointed me at all. It has not immeasurably delayed my progress in 100 ways. I didn't spend a mountain of money on a thing that I functionally can't use. It's fine, and I'm gonna make a profit and everything's gonna be fine. I'm fine.